On the beat. It's the rundown. Everything you need to know. It's the rundown. Everything you need for show. It's the rundown. And I ain't even capping on this. Crypto blood covering every topic on this. Welcome to the show. Who didn't let me go? Breaking down the facts. There's more you need to know. Crypto politics and culture always keep it real. Teaching you the truth, showing you how I feel. Stay informed with me, and I break it down with ease. Every single day, bringing expertise. Trends I analyze with care. Knowledge is the power that we all can share. Yeah, y'all hit that like button. Share the stream and join the team. And you already know what the fuck going on. Shout out to my nigga Crypto Blood.
It. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks. We'll do it live.
Okay. Yep. I think we'll do it live. Ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the rundown. It's your boy Crypto Blood. And boy, do we have a lot to run down tonight. In the name of Jesus. Now pass that offering plate around to Reverend Blood and give to the house of blood. Let's. Amen. Hope everyone's doing well out there today, tonight, this morning, wherever you are. Man, let's get into it because I've got a couple things that I was earlier almost in tears. When I tell you this guy, Donald Trump, is the funniest guy, the most sincere individual, the realest. I'm just going to go ahead and say realest nigga in the White House, y'all. He the realest in the White House. The stuff that this guy says, man, it's like, does he want to be assassinated or an attempted assassination for the third time? How many of the, let me know in the chat room, how many of y'all think there have been more than 2 attempts on his life? I have an inclination that he's had more than 2. They really wanted to get rid of this guy before he got in office and doing the damage he's doing. Hi, been in the building, MP in the house. Shout out to both of you guys. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And this wonderful cold night in the D. Yeah, we're going to kick it off. Let's kick it off with this. Following Crypto Blood over on X. How about that? Give me a follow over on X, if you will. Crypto Blood _ is my handle on X. I wanted to talk about tonight Grok AI. X's AI model. Just released last night, 8 p.m. Central Time, or was it West Coast? I can't remember. I think it was 8 p.m. Central last night. Musk and his team of engineers did a magnificent presentation showing this new Grok 3.0, man. This is just early. This is like Grok Mini. Already light years ahead of DeepSeek R1, which took the internet by storm, a reasoning model out of China. And it is significantly better than ChatGPT 03. Okay, which is ChatGPT's or OpenAI's most recent reasoning model. Now we're getting into the reasoning models, ladies and gentlemen. It's no longer I give you a question, you give me an output based on a large language model of words and word associations and tokens and everything, and it coming back with the correct answer. Reasoning means what exactly you think it means and then what it sounds like. It means it is thinking. These AIs now are thinking, ladies and gentlemen. They're not just regurgitating an answer. They're thinking through. They're doing compute test time and thinking through your question, running through various scenarios before actually giving you an answer. And with these reasoning models, they can come up with answers that were not available on the internet up until that point, or do things that have not been done, like create games that have a mixture of you take Tetris and the worm game, the snake game, and merge it together. Man, it's a gift and a curse though, because as I've stated and as I'm breaking down in the book that I'm writing, I won't give away the title yet, but it should be ready in the next month or so. Great book about Bitcoin, crypto, and AI. But the problem that we're having here, ladies and gentlemen, is that in an effort to be top dog, it's almost like a mutual destructive scenario that we're heading down in regards to the rapid iteration of AI. So what do I mean by that? I mean that essentially, because Elon has a big ego, because China has a big ego, because OpenAI has a big ego, Google, Microsoft, you got all these guys wanting to take that top ranking. It inevitably makes each of them crash out, basically put out the latest and greatest model they have to supersede the previous model from their competitors. That's exactly what Grok just did. This is what Elon just did with Grok 3. He just built the biggest GPU facility in Memphis, Tennessee. Huge, absolutely huge. I don't have any images of it, but absolutely huge, right? The biggest, I think, for sure in the country. Yeah, Centipede. There you go, bro. Thanks, MP. Centipede. They did a demo last night with Grok 3 where they said, make me a game that incorporates Tetris and Centipede or Snake. I think it's Snake or Centipede, whichever one, right? Centipede. And it created a game that had never been created. The concept had never been done before because it reasoned through it and actually created a game in Python. It's mind-blowing. It really is mind-blowing. So I hope to get this book out to you guys. So it's a survival guide on the coming 2 years, not even 5, the coming 2 years. You have to really think about pivoting your career. You already see what we're doing in the government. Doge cutting a lot of fat out, and that's necessary, right? That was a lot of, or is a lot of, fraud, waste, and abuse. But in addition to that fraud, waste, and abuse, you're going to have a lot of jobs eliminated because of AI, because of agents, and the advent of AI reasoning models that we now have on our hands. Shout out to T Will. We're giving away $50 tonight, ladies and gents. So stick around. Have your BYDFi account locked and loaded. If you don't have one or you're not sure, scan that QR code on the screen. It'll take you directly to BYDFi, the exchange I use on the Red Nugent. We did a trading session earlier today, the US trading session, about 6.5 hours of trading. We're going to look at the trades and give you guys an update. I'm sure most of you were at work or doing other things, so you didn't see it. But we're climbing our way back up out of that hole. Well, it really isn't a hole because the account is up 80% since December. But we were in a long position with Bitcoin last week that we entered and added to it yesterday. or this morning. Was it this morning or the day before? I think it was the day before. But oof, had to climb up out of that trade, baby. We did. So we'll go over the recent trades. So I've got 4 trades now open. So we'll look at that. If it weren't for those shorts I put on, it definitely would have been a different story. Mon frere. Again, hit that thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. If you're watching this on X, make sure you follow me now. I don't get the conversion. Like, I get views on X, but I'm not getting the followership. So please follow me on X right now. Before we even get into the nitty gritty, it costs you Nathan, unless you're hating, to follow me on X, and follow me on YouTube as well. We're going to get into it. Social Security, Bitboy getting stomped out, DP.
I thought you were street smart, bro.
Bitboy, I thought you were street smart. Doesn't seem like it. With that black eye there, big fella. We're going to talk about this situation. I wouldn't have even known about it unless Crypto Face did a retweet, which is interesting on X. I guess now, if someone retweets your tweet or post it, a person that you've blocked can see it. I don't know. Maybe it's a bug. I don't know. But I was able to see it. Bitboy still has me blocked because I'm the boogeyman. You better be careful. Bitboy, you better be careful. At any rate, follow me on X, guys, and let's go ahead and get into it. All right. So first article or tweet I want to go over tonight is kind of a warm up to the Social Security situation, right? So you got all these Democrats, and ironically enough, it's only the Democrats that have an issue with fraud, waste, and abuse. That's interesting. That should be interesting to you. If you are just an ounce of if you have an ounce of rationalism and common sense, you would understand that however we get to it, we should get to it. We should find and uncover all the fraud, waste, and abuse in our government. We're at a $37 trillion debt level. And they're saying if we get to 40 trillion, which at this pace, I think we're adding on at least the last 4 years under Biden, it was at a clip of 2 trillion a year. So that's 8 trillion every 4 years, right? And we're already at 37, probably near 38 trillion now. They say you get somewhere in the range of 40 trillion to 43 trillion dollars is over. That's the point of no return. We cross essentially the event horizon, the debt horizon. Right? Round of applause. That's like we get there, it's over. And it'll just be a spiraling situation. So everybody should be on board with this. Now, you may have your opinions about what should be cut, but not that we shouldn't be cutting. It just doesn't make any sense. And it's so crazy to hear these Democrats out here. They sing, they kumbayaing, the black Dems out there singing. You know, the black folks, that's what we do. That's what we do. We do all of the show, but no glow. We do all of the posturing and all of the marching and singing and holding hands and going to church and all of that. We do all of that, but that has absolutely no impact on anything ever. So you got the white Dems out there calling Trump Nazi, fascist, race, playing that book. That's what they do. You got the black Dems out there kumbayaing, dancing, singing, and call them racists and Nazis. And they run that script too. But instead of exactly T Will, the theatrics, all the damn theatrics, I would have respect you Democrats if you came out and said, why cut this? We need this. No. You guys, you should have looked deeper into this particular program. This was necessary. No, this one is, it may seem like this on the surface, but dig a little deeper. We can give you the proof, all the paper trail. This is a necessary evil, if you want to say. I think we all understand that the U.S., the United States of America, hasn't gotten to where it's gotten just by force. It's also been through and by influence, political influence, having various groups go in, kind of nudge, or even do a little bit more than nudging certain regimes. You know what I mean? A little coup nudge, activating a little coup. We know that. But the list of shit that we're finding, ladies and gentlemen, has nothing to do with true international engagement in political, chess playing and posturing. It goes way further than that. This is pure fraud, and there should not be one Democrat complaining about us finding this shit. Like, do y'all like, we do want to have a 2-3 party, 4, even if possible, 4-party system, if that's even possible. I know it's not in this current structure, but then competition is good. So we would like you to get your act together, Democrats, so that there are opposing and varying opinions to be thrown around, because that's the best environment. Meritocracy, right? Everyone's opinions thrown out there, and the best opinion wins. We don't want it to be all MAGA. We don't want it to be all, well, I don't want it to be all conservative or one-sided. It needs to be, but what y'all doing right now, the shit y'all doing right now, y'all got no hope for the midterms. You got no hope. I mean, I was hoping you can get it together and learn quickly enough to get ready for the midterm. You got no hope for the midterm. So you better get it together in 2028, for 2028. I don't know who's going to run it, but it's looking horrible over there. And y'all just doubling down on a failed strategy, to be honest with you. T. Will says here, imagine the Dems finding all the waste and the Republicans trying to stop it. This would be a witch hunt. Bro, it would be beyond a witch hunt. It would be it blows my mind. It blows my mind. Hyben says here, if there are any crypto coin creators who want to be a star and tired of their CEOs being all in their videos dancing, they come to see me. There you go, baby. Love it. Gotta shug them, dog. Gotta shug them. Gotta shug them. Hyben says okay, I gotta follow you back, bro. Follow for a follow. For sure. Who is the 300-year-old? We need all mainstream media to report on this. Man, the 300-year-old is a humanoid hybrid. What Alex Jones say? Reptilian, humanoid, trilateral, bilateral, trilateral. I mean, all the laterals up in the. It's diabolical. Whoever is 300 collecting that SSS check. They're so old. They're older than the Social Security system and our country combined. I mean, what is really going on here? We're gonna get to it though. Wait, just wait. I got the video. Y'all are gonna crack up at the press conference that Trump did today. But I got to kick it off with this though. This is setting the stage right here. Adam Schiff, Shifty Schiff is what Trump like to call him. This guy is a total like I just I have to give Democrats credit because they are so corrupt, yet they get away with it. It's like the right has no balls. They have no backbone. Jellybacks. It takes two to make this shit work the way it works. And the Republicans have been the weakest party I have seen really since Bush won. Bush Sr. I would say, y'all help me out. Maybe I'm wrong, but Schiff is, by the way, pardoned by Biden on the way out, literally 30 minutes before the inauguration. He got pardoned by Biden for the Jan 6 situation, covering up that. What do you need a pardon for if you didn't do anything wrong? Or even further, you haven't even been charged with anything. So how do you get a pre-pardon? Where they do that at? Oh, the Democrats. Shout out to the Democrats, boy. Y'all gangster. I gotta give y'all definitely gangster. Elon Musk is trying. This is what Peter Schiff, Shifty Schiff, had to say. No neck shift. This is the same guy, by the way, that helped propagate the Steele dossier, right? Which we now know that literally Hillary Clinton made up. She literally, not only did she make it up, y'all, she paid somebody to make it up. The Russian collusion between Trump and that whole Russia-Trump collusion thing. She paid somebody to make it up. He propagated it. He perpetuated it and tried to impeach Trump. But anyway, he says here, Elon Musk is trying to access your personal bank and tax data. The world's richest man should not and cannot be able to snoop around your personal finances. Period. End of story. Let's read what Chaotic Good said, because she hits it right on the head. He's not trying to snoop around my personal finances. He's trying to snoop around yours, Mr. Schiff. Because you get paid with taxpayer money and should be subjected to these types of audits on a regular basis to flush out obvious conflicts of interest. Amen. Bingo. Look at Schiff up there. Look at Hillary up there. Look at the swamp. Yeah. That's a fact. How did Adam, I was going to call it Peter Schiff. Sorry, Peter. Don't mean to insult you on that one. How did Adam Schiff's net worth go from 1.3 million 4 years ago to $70 million in 2023? And he says, I'm waiting to see the 2025 net worth. Man, this is it. There really should be a a J to the to the 6 on these people, on these Democrats. It really should be. Time and time again, and consistently, we see the theme of. I have to, I'm going to paint with a broad stroke. Politicians, period, left and right. But maybe I'm biased, but it just seems more of the politicians on the left come in middle class and leave. Not even leave. These niggas get rich before they even leave nowadays. It's so bad. They come in middle class, and by the middle of their career in DC, they're worth 10, 20, 30, 40 million dollars. How, Sway? How? How? I don't understand how. This guy should not be worth $70 million in 4 years. And you want us, you really think the majority of America, you got a decent amount of them still brainwashed, but you want the majority of America, Adam Schiff, to believe that we should be concerned about the richest man doing us a favor, doing something for free. We should be worried about him getting another 10 million, 20 million, 30 million. I'll even say 100 million. The guy's worth $400 billion. $400 billion, my G. Super Mario in the building. What's going on, bro? I promise you this nigga does not care about a single dime, taking a single dime from us. And before you go off saying that he's got this $400 million contract for Tesla trucks, yeah, he got that under Biden administration. They ordered $400 million worth of Cybertrucks. They ain't got nothing to do with Trump. So I'm shut that down real quick. They ain't got nothing to do with Trump. So it just ceases to amaze me that there are really people in this country, because the reason there are people in this country opposed to this, because they're really not. We've got enemies within the state. They literally are anti-American. They don't want America to exist. They want it to be globalized. Like I've heard this for so many years. So many years I've heard this, but it literally is true. No, he's not getting paid to run Doge. He's not getting a single dime to run Doge, T Will. Is there, think about this, a guy worth $400 billion. Is there a salary that will even be justifiable for his time? His time is so valuable there, we couldn't even pay him enough. Think about that. Trump isn't getting a check to be president either. The Dems are shook. Oh, listen, they shook, bro. They are shook. The Dems are shook. The global EU, Europe is shook. JD Vance went over there and ran down on the EU. Boy, it just feels so good to be an American citizen. Finally. I ain't never felt this way as a black man. I ain't never felt this way. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't never felt this way. This is I would rather be nowhere else other than here. How we run around this globe taking names. BG the Great in the building. ASAP Rocky. What's going on with ASAP? I remember hearing something lately. He was in some trouble or something. By the way, racist. Speaking of ASAP Rocky, racist Trump got ASAP Rocky out of a jam in his first presidential years. For his first 4 years, he helped ASAP Rocky out. He was jammed up overseas. It's looking bad for him. Trump looked out for him. Ironically enough, you bring him up. Oh, ASAP Rocky trial. Okay. Not guilty. Gotcha, bro. Let's take a look at this this clip from Trump earlier.
Yeah, please.
In a court filing, the White House said that Elon Musk is not a Doge employee and has no authority to make decisions. Can you clarify for us today?
Well, Elon Musk.
That role is.
Yeah. Elon is, to me, a patriot. So, you could call him an employee, you could call him a consultant, you could call him whatever you want. But he's a patriot. I mean, look at the kind of things I just said. Just write it down, just in case that question got asked, right? and which I'm surprised it took so long, actually. But you know what? Ukraine's a bigger deal because people are dying by the thousands a week, thousands. But look at this, from 90 to 99, Social Security, 6,054,000 people. Well, that's okay.
Now he's talking about from 90 to 99, meaning age. These are age cohorts, okay, that he's running these numbers off of. Just listen to this diabolical shit right here, ladies and gentlemen.
And maybe that's possible. 90 to 99, maybe it's possible. It's a lot of people, though, at that. But people that live to 100 to 109, 4,734,000. Wow, that's a lot. That means over 100 years old. They have 4 million people. I don't know too many. I know people that are doing great in their 90s, but not too many people over 100. But over 120, from 120 years old, people that are 120 years old up to 129, 3,472,000 people. Wow. That can't possibly be, because the record is like, I think it's one person, a woman, lived to 127, but they have 3,472. Okay, but now we're going really in.
Now we
people
going
from
in, y'all.
130 years old to 139 year old.
130.
3,936,000. Wow. I wonder if people are getting paid with all this. I mean, are these checks? And that's what we're checking right now. People from 140 years old to 149 years old, 3,542,000, 140 years old and beyond. Now we're really going, because
really
we're looking to break
y'all.
the record by 25 years. People from 150 years old to 159 years old.
150.
1,345,000. These are by the way, these are in the computer files. This is what they do well. They're super. I asked Elon, who are these Doge people? He said they're super brilliant computer people and they love the country. It's simple. Wait a minute. People from 160 years old to 169 years, 121,000. So 160-year-old people. 170 to 179,000, 6,087. But now, let's go into the real numbers. From 200 to 209 years old, 879 people. From 210 years old, I haven't met any of them.
I ain't either, Trump. I ain't never.
And if I did, I would bless them. I would worship the ground they walk on. 210 to 219 years, 866. From 220 years old to 229 years old, 1,039. And then you have two people from 240 years old to 249 years old, one person. And there's one person that's 360 years old.
Round of applause. This nigga, round of applause. 360 years old. This guy is from the Anunnaki, Egyptian, Hotep, all that shit, man. This thing, where is he? I want to meet him. Amon Ra, all the guys, all the Egyptian. Where is this person? I need to meet this 360. Mr. 360. Round of applause. Still collecting that Social Security check, boy. How old were you when you started collecting? You had to have been like, nigga had to have been like 300 years old when he got his first Social Security check. I gotta talk to my dad. My dad used to work for Social Security. I gotta talk to my pops. He got to explain. He ain't never told me about that person in the database. I ain't never seen that person, Pops. You got to help me understand why you ain't tell me we got 360s around this joint. And I ain't talking about the waves either. I'm just wondering. 360, drop a 1 in the chat room if you're watching CB's live stream tonight. This is diabolical, y'all. This is an embarrassment. Like Wisdom Bar said, this is an embarrassment. This is bad. And in this press conference, you know, we're not gonna watch the whole thing. This is a very good press conference because it shows the sincerity that Trump has for just human life, man. You know, he wants to end this Ukraine war, and it looks like he's going to end it very soon, like within the next week or so. And the main reason he's looking to end it is because of the pictures he saw of all the people just dead on the field. He said 1,500,000, 1,700,000 soldiers and civilians combined. 1,000,000. Can you? I can't even conceive, and I can't even think about how many generations were just eliminated. Like how many people, family lines eliminated, millions of people. Even said some of the North Korean cats that came down got slaughtered, got chopped down. At the end of the day, like he said, they're Russians, they're Ukrainians, but they're humans at the end of the day. And 1 point nothing. This shit is this is unheard of. This is some Gettysburg world, like Civil War. Like this is, I don't understand, man. And these evil people, they're evil people, ladies. They are like literally straight up evil. They don't care. They don't care about it. They don't care about it. Jason Lynn said he's been collecting since collecting, man, bro. This 360 is done, man. You got it. You taking all the oni juice, noni juice, Dr. Sabi. You doing, I need to know the secret because I'm trying to live to 360. I wouldn't mind being around for 360. Back then, people was dying at 25 social right, facts. Crypto Rider in the building. What's going on, bro? Vampires. For real, my G. He's in the grave and still collecting. Bro, this shit is diabolical, man. So let's get back. I got to finish this, though. Listen to this.
Money being spent, right? Let's go into that for just a second. $520 million for a consultant on the environment. It's called Environmental, Social, and Governance Investments in Africa and mobilize private sector resources. $520 million. Somebody got $520 million for an environmental, sounds like an environmental study. I've always been one that paid a lot of money for my environmental studies, but I paid like $50,000, not $520 million. $520 million for ESG. $25 million to promote biodiversity, conservation, and promote licit livelihoods by developing socially responsible behavior in the country of Colombia. Well, it's nice, $25 million to go into Colombia for something that nobody ever heard of. $40 million to improve the social and economic inclusion of sedentary migrants. $40 million. $42 million for Johns Hopkins, great place, to research and drive social and behavior change in Uganda. $42 million. What about us? What about social change in our country? $70 million for a center at Purdue to research university-sourced, evidence-based solutions to developmental challenges. I mean, these are massive numbers on things that nobody ever heard about. $10 million for Mozambique voluntary medical male circumcisions.
There you go, T. Will, your circumcision.
$10 million for circumcisions in another country. $9.7 million for UC Berkeley to develop a cohort of Cambodian youth with enterprise-driven skills. In other words, let's teach them something about enterprise. What about our people? Can we teach them about enterprise? $2.3 million for strengthening independent voices in Cambodia. $32 million to the Prague Civil Society Center, which is a very liberal group of people. Wonder how much of that money came back to the people that approved it. $14 million for improving public procurement in Serbia. $486 million to the Consortium for Elections and Political Process Strengthening, including $22 million for inclusive and participatory political process in Moldova, and $21 million for voter turnout in India. Well, why are we giving $21 million to India? They got a lot of money. They're one of the highest taxing countries in the world in terms of us. We can hardly get in there because their tariffs are so high.
Boom,
I have a lot of
anymore.
respect for India. I have a lot of respect for the Prime Minister. He just left, as you know, 2 days ago.
Yep.
But we're giving $21 million for voter turnout. It's voter turnout in India.
In India.
What about, like, voter turnout here? Oh, we've done that, I guess. We did $500 million, didn't we? Extend the lock boxes. $20 million for fiscal federalism in Nepal. Listen to these numbers. This is all fraud. $19 million for biodiversity conservation in Nepal. $1.5 million for voter confidence. We want to give them confidence in Liberia. $14 million for social cohesion in Mali. $2.5 million for inclusive democracies in South Africa. $47 million for improving learning outcomes in Asia.
Learning now.
Asia's doing very well. They're doing a lot better than we do in the schools, aren't they? $2 million to develop sustainable recycling models to increase socioeconomic cohesion among marginalized communities in Kosovo and Eskali and in Egypt. We're talking about hundreds of billions of dollars. I could, by the way, I could read this all day long. I could go on all day long, and you'll see hundreds of billions of dollars, and we're doing it. But when I saw the Social Security numbers, I said, wow, that's really something. So we have, let's just go above 100 years old. We have millions and millions of people over 100 years old. Everybody knows that's not so. We have a very corrupt country, and it's a sad thing to say, but...
Now, listen, this is what I'm saying, y'all. Listen. You have never heard a sitting president say we have a very corrupt country. He's talking about his own country. You would never hear a president say that. If you can't hear and see the honesty, the sincerity in this guy's plan and mission, boy, ain't nothing gonna convince you. Money strings everywhere, but can't pay reparations. Little bag baby, fuck reparations. I want water in Flint. How about we start there? I want clean water in Flint. 30 minutes from here. I want clean water in Flint. Can we just start there? We still don't have clean water in Flint, and it wouldn't have cost what, more than $3 billion, I think. I can't remember the number. Zero Fuck says, love or hate him, Trump is 100% correct in calling fraud out for what it is. Anyone against this is either dumb as F or they're in on it. Well, the ones in you know, and actually the career politicians in Washington are in on it. So we understand that, but there are some outliers that literally are like not in Washington. They ain't getting no benefit from. There are two cohorts that I give a pass, at least for them feeling a certain way about it. Two group of people. The first group are the career politicians that are getting the kickbacks, and they live in these posh $2-3 million homes around the DMV, and you know they ain't doing much of anything but just siphoning off money from you and I. That's one group. Cool. I can understand why they don't like Trump right now, boy. I can totally understand that. I can absolutely understand that. The second cohort are the people directly affected by Trump's actions, meaning all the casualties of war, of this Doge war, right? What do they call it? Collateral damage. All the workers, right? They didn't really, you know, they just want a job. They want to feed their family. They don't want to. They didn't look at this as some cash grab, and they just say, I'm gonna go get me a good job at the government. Right? I'm gonna give me a good job, have a great pension. Ain't not even thinking about nothing nefarious. So those individuals are also, I can understand. I have some empathy for. No empathy for the career politicians, but definitely the workers, because now they're gonna be thrown out to the wolves and the sharks. Now they're gonna be competing in the private sector, where ain't no 5% of the workforce working from home. 90% of our governmental buildings are unoccupied. It just, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm talking about all the people that work in the DMV area, right? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we don't have. I'm not talking about in the DMV, the area, DC, area, DC, Maryland, Virginia area. Y'all should see the I saw this yesterday. The real estate map, man, they got a fire sale in the Washington area, the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, man. Them homes going up, fire sale. And we talking about homes 1.2, 1.5, 2 million. These ain't janitors, ladies and gentlemen. Steve T says Trump says he wants to see if there any goal in the for. Man, bruh, this nigga he's going for it. Trump is crashing out. He is willing to crash out for the transparency of America. We know that's a third rail. We don't touch Fort Knox, baby. Oh my God. Y'all, this is is this the end? Is this the end? I feel like this might be the end. I feel like the aliens are coming back. As Chris Bledsoe said, he was told 20 years ago by CIA, NASA operatives or whatever that they were planning to go ahead and unveil these aliens and have them come back in 2025. This is what this is what he said. Is it the end? It might be the end. And he's just like, F it. We're gonna go ahead for the gusto. We're gonna go ahead for the gusto. Bro, you do not audit Fort listen, auditing Fort Knox is worse than trying to audit the Fed, because it is optically, it just don't look good. Like, for us on the world stage to audit the Fort Knox when it needs to be, but I'm just saying, like, this is diabolical. B Watcher said Elon text that there's no gold. I saw that tweet. I saw that tweet. Bro, do you know what that would mean if it comes out that we don't have the 400,000? Is it 400,000 tons? I can't remember. 400 million tons? I don't know. Y'all have to help me know how much gold we're supposed to have in Fort Knox, which, by the way, last audit was 56 years ago. Come on, bro.
I thought you were street smart, bro.
U.S. government, I thought y'all was street smart. How you not have an audit for 56 years? We know the shit. We know it's fucked up. We know it's fucked up. It's all types of lead bars in there. It's so many rapper kits, fake rapper kits in that Fort Knox, man. Soldier Boy better. Man, this is diabolical, y'all. Like, I cannot believe we are attempting to audit Fort Knox. It needs to be done, but I'm just saying, this is This is the level of. This is where they taking it. This is where the Trump administration is, and I love it. I love it. Elon Musk and his robot manufacturing in the underground cities replace us. I don't know nothing about that, bro. Fort Knox is empty. Only lint left. Man, this shit is just. It's all paper. Yo, use. Little Back Baby says, is he gonna survive this? Man, I don't like. I really feel like this nigga might be on some Machiavelli kamikaze illumin, 7-day theories. Like he going all out. He's 78 years old. He done it all. He's literally done it. When you look up the definition of done it all in the dictionary, under Shorty Low, it's gonna say Donald J. Trump. I mean, it's done, Mr. Done it all. That's who Donald Trump is. Mr. Done it all. So maybe he is willing to just go ahead and crash out, bro. Maybe he's willing to go ahead and crash out, man. Jonah says Trump is protected by the angels. At this point, I'm not even on that. I don't even be on that. But god darn it, man, I ain't never seen nothing like it in my life, man. This guy turned his head right in the nick of time. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
We're figuring it out. Now, the good thing about Social Security and what I read is if you take all of those numbers off, because they're obviously fraudulent or incompetent, but if you take all of those millions of people off Social Security, all of a sudden we have a very powerful Social Security with people that are 80 and 70 and 90, but not 200 years old. So it's a very positive thing. How about over here? Yeah, please.
Your reaction to Michelle King, the head, resigning after the Doge?
Who resigned?
The head of Social Security.
I don't know. I mean, I resigned or got fired. I think got fired. When you fire somebody, they always resign, and then they say, we resigned. But when you have numbers like that, I think really it's got fired.
Damn.
They have to get fired. Who would keep them? How could you have numbers like this? Now, the big thing is, how many of these people got paid? Were they getting paid? How many?
All right, so there's the rundown on the Social Security situation, y'all. We got people out here that's been drank from the Unanaki bloodline, sacrifice baby. I don't know what they did to reach 360, 200, 180, 160, whatever y'all did. A round of applause for y'all. But y'all, you got caught. Okay, the jig is up. Orange man and autistic man then caught you. It's over. The jig is up. Gotta go get a job now. Gotta go get a job. Can't be living on Social Security for 300 years. Okay, that's abuse of the system. You should have learned by now how to adapt in the 21st century. Off topic, Zero Fuck says Trump mugshot in the hallway to the Oval Office is gangster as F. I didn't even know that was Ronald Clark. I didn't even know that was. That's crazy. That's crazy. Fed is next. That's a tricky one. Because remember, the Fed is a private entity. Go read the Creature from Jekyll Island. If you don't know about the Ponzi scheme they pulled over us in 1913. But the Federal Reserve is as federal as Federal Express, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a federal agency. It's a private entity. So I don't know how you audit. That's going to be interesting to see how that works. But optically, Fort Knox is worse. I know operationally, a Fed audit would be much, much more like we would uncover a lot more and probably find way more waste, fraud, and abuse for sure from the Fed. But optically, that Fort Knox, boy, damn. If you know, you know, say you still talking about Trump. We know you love him. Let's get to the all right. All right, if you know. Fed Reserve, IRS is next. IRS definitely next. Werewolves and vampires. All right. Well, if you know, you know, is moving me along. We got to get to the beatdown, y'all. We got to get to the beatdown, man.
I thought you were street smart, bro.
I don't even listen. I literally saw this right before I went live. I saw a tweet, and just to set the stage, you know, a couple of days ago, we had Ben Armstrong doing a live stream from his bedroom. I think Cassie has left him. There's nothing but tissues and lotion bottles in there now, I guess. I don't know. But all I know is that this guy went off for almost 4 freaking hours going through this Bitboy manifesto and this and that, and the lawyers are this, the judge is that. I've got all the evidence. They're money laundering over at Discover Crypto and all that. Man, I couldn't get through an hour of this. I was like, all right, next. Next. But that's what kicked this off. Now, how we going? Y'all got to help me out because I don't know what, I don't follow this guy because I know what he's a grifter. He's doing all this for attention. He's you know, wanting to monetize this stuff and keep the attention on him because he is a narcissistic, unfortunately, individual. It's sad. So, you know, he's got to keep the attention on him. And at times it works. It gets people in, you know, that it used to be friends of his. I won't say any names, but I constantly see them making excuses for him. Guys, if you would just pray for Big Boy, you know, and no, we ain't doing nothing. No, we done with that, homie. No, we ain't praying for that. That's some nonsense right there. And he gets you every time with the antics. But somehow we go from this roid rage live stream, 4-hour manifesto. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Again, y'all let me know if y'all watched it. I didn't watch the whole thing. To me, all it is a deflection. He's doing what the Dems do. He's pointing fingers everywhere else. And guess what? Guess where the other 3 fingers are pointing? Back at him, buddy. You point 1, you got 3 pointing back at you, bro. All the deflection is because of that. I think that Ben token. There's a lot of shit that went down with that Ben token. A lot of backdoor selling and dumping on his community, and then V2 this and that. And he made a lot of money from that, ladies and gents. I think that's the crux of it. But hey, I don't know. I got exhausted with it. I couldn't. Mark said I'd rather talk about Trump. Amen. So now after the epic live stream, the manifesto that Big Boy does, we get a tweet. I open up X and I see this tweet from Crypto Face. Now, Face, we good. I like you, but this comment right here, you know, I don't bite my tongue for nobody, brother. What is this? Imagine what he did to the other guy, huh? Ben ain't doing shit to nobody, bro. Come on. Get out of here. Get out of here, bro. Bitboy says here, psych ward locked me up. Psych ward locked me in, got jumped in my sleep, made it out early anyway. Some people break, some don't. Full story coming soon. What? The comments. I mean, let's just go straight to the comments, y'all. Because I don't think I can I can see for some reason he's blocked me. See if I go to Bitboy. Oh, now I'm not blocked. Oh, I am blocked. Ronald blocked. So I don't understand how I'm blocked, but yet I see his tweets. Very strange. You can view public posts from Ben Armstrong, but you are blocked from engaging with them. You also cannot follow or message Ben Armstrong. Good. One less burden on me. All right, so look, the comments though. We got to go to the comments. That's where the meat and potatoes are. You got Tony Edward, Thinking Crypto Podcast, saying, Ben, I think you need to take a break from crypto. Stop all this. Go offline. Take some time and go camping. You know, all the white people. Okay. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, buddy. Nonsense. Corey Costa. Ben, you need to go back to your family, bro. Stop this. Stop trying to prove to the crypto community that you're a main character. It's destroying you. Take it from somebody who actually cares. Seek help. Make amends with your family. Leave crypto behind for now. This court, what does it say? This court case is going to destroy you. Not because of the case itself, but because you're trying to prove that you're right surrounding this court case to an industry of strangers when you have no reason to prove anything to anybody. Ben, take care of yourself. Your children need you. To paraphrase, this guy going deep with it. He getting philosophical with it, y'all. God bless you, and please go back to your children. Hey, I'm around the clock. I like that. Out of all the comments I done seen, that's a good comment, Corey. So you get comment of the day on that one. That was a good one. Time for Agorism says, you do see why people would be hesitant to be in business with you, right? Crypto Knight says, log out, cut your internet connection, and find help. You're not okay. You get a like, my friend. He's not okay. He's not okay. The Yeti Yankee says, oh my God, stop trying to make a movie. You're not the main character and no one asked. Man. Yeah, this is bad, bro. And I don't know what happened. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Someone help me out in the chat room right now. Like he went to a psych ward. When did this happen? Damn, somebody left trademarks under his eyes. The black eye is fake. Where's the swelling? Let me see. Nah, that look real, bro. That looks real. Looks pretty real to me. Drop a 1 in the comments if you think this is a real black eye. It looks real to me. I ain't even gonna hold you up. Definitely looks real to me. What do y'all think? Is that a real black eye? Ooh, that's a spooky. Woo.
I thought you were street smart, bro.
Spooky image right there. The eyes of Bitboy staring us down. Wrath of Wiley said, sounds like he finally ran into Mr. Diaz. At some point, Bitboy has to take responsibility for his own decisions, not up to us to bail him out. What it is with my observation of the whole situation is kind of what the one gentleman said about essentially the court of public opinion. He is so concerned with the court of public opinion and not with the court's opinion that he just crashes out over this. I think it's his narcissism that's feeding into his need for court of public opinion being on his side. That's what it is. That's what it is. When's the crypto bull run start again? Let's go, orange face and Elon, pump your coins. Greed is a hell of a drug. Remember the movie Liar Liar with Jim Carrey kicked his own? When Jim Carrey goes down, hands down, top 5 dead or alive. Jim Carrey is top 5 dead or alive actors. I'm not even a movie buff like that, but the reason I'm not a movie buff, I can't even feel the top 5. All I got is Denzel and Jim Carrey, and maybe Jamie Foxx. But I know there are a lot of white actors and actresses. I don't follow none of that shit. I'm not a movie buff. All I can add in that top 5 slot is Jim Carrey, Denzel, and Jamie Foxx. Y'all help me out. Give me the other 2. I don't know. But them 3, very good actors. Give me a woman actor, actress. I don't know. Somebody help me out. I worked at a movie theater when that movie came out. It was funny. Yeah, no, Jim Carrey is hands down. He's in my top 5. And I ain't even got the top 5 slots secure yet. Dumb and Dumber, another one. I mean, we can go on and on. The Mask, Ventura, the pet dude. Man, that Jim Carrey is a GOAT. And not even we kick it. You want to kick it off in Living Color. Samuel got to go in there. Keanu Reeves got he's up there. Matrix, Wick. Yeah. Keanu Reeves is up there. Got no slots for the women. Sorry, guys. Gail. Pet Detective, man. Jim Carrey. Now we can't forget some of the old cats. We can't forget some of the old Al Pacino. I don't know, man. That top 5 slot might be impossible to fill. Fire Marshal Bill. There you go, bro. Classic. Should have went triple. And how they did the Wayans brothers, man. Like, why isn't that being syndicated right now in Living Color? But at any rate, Bitboy got the Hyundai treatment up in the psych ward. I thought when you in the psych ward, you like in a padded cell or something by yourself. Isn't that how it works or no? Y'all help me out. I didn't even know. I thought we closed all the psych wards around the country. Yep, Robert De Niro. Even though I look at De Niro differently now, man, he got that Trump deranged syndrome. The Robert De Niro has gone complete full sin Trump deranged syndrome. Like, it's very weird. Red Fox. I wouldn't put Red as a top 5 actor. Definitely as a comedian. If you want a genre, I would, but actor, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I would say pray for Bitboy, but that ain't gonna help him, man. He need medication. He don't need prayer. He needs some pills or some ayahuasca. I don't believe in pills. The pharma, big pharma, nah, we getting rid of that. You know what I'm saying? RFK Jr. Shout out to RFK Jr. The Maha movement, make America healthy again. That's what I'm talking about, boy. Yes, indeed. Make America healthy again. So Ben doesn't need prayer. He doesn't need pills. He needs DMT and ayahuasca. He needs to really tap to the other dimension, figure out woo woo woo, and then come back, and then he'll be straight. Now, I'm all jokes aside, that literally might be a solution for him. So if anybody is watching this, knows Ben, or has contacted him, tell him Blood said go see a shaman and take a trip and never come back. Tom Hardy, Red Fox is straight up hilarious. Yeah, the demons might just go ahead and take him on in and take him up in the bosom of the Lord. Ketamine, yeah, for real, Mark. He might need to do some DMT, ketamine, and ayahuasca all at the same time and just say deuces to everybody. Peace. Never to be seen again in this dimension. You do all three of those at the same time, Ben. I think you'll be fine. Round of applause. I think that's the solution, my friend. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and take a break and get the wheel going, man. Let's get the wheel going, y'all. Let's get the wheel going, y'all. Make sure you have your QR codes for BYDFi, your BYDFi accounts. Have those locked and loaded. We're going to spin the wheel 10 times tonight. If you ain't here, you ain't here. You got 60 seconds, okay, to drop your UID number. And this is the way you should do it. This is the format because it seems to work. So let me just do this real quick. So this is how you want to do it in this format. If you win, oh man, Chappelle show. Again, not an actor per se. He's played in movies, of course, but I would consider him one of the GOAT's top 5 comedians. Dave Chappelle, top 5 comedians, not actors though. But this is the format you guys want to do. If you win tonight, type my space UID space the number. All right, Zero Fucks. Thanks for tuning in tonight, my friend. I appreciate you. Tomorrow we might have a rather profound and smart new guest on the rundown. This guy he needs to be on Joe Rogan, and it'll be the third person I know personally. Well, second person hasn't gone on, but he's about to go on Joe Rogan. He told me he's about to click up with Joe. Joe Rogan watches him, which I was like, damn. So, of course, you guys know good friends with Hotep Jesus. He's been on Joe Rogan maybe twice, two or three times. This individual needs to go on Joe Rogan. And my other boy is about to go on Joe Rogan. So tune in tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Actually, maybe 10, because he's West Coast. 10 p.m. Eastern Standard. We're going to have a very dynamic, profound guest, and it's gonna get it. Listen, the rundown gonna be dying. It may go for 2 hours, y'all. I mean, he does crypto. We gonna get into the woo woo. We gonna do it all. So you're gonna definitely want to join us tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard. All right. So again, have your UIDs ready. Wisdom Bars says here, Wisdom Bars, make sure you have your UID ready for BYD5 because you are a member, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you're a member. Yeah, you've been a member for quite some time. I'm looking for your name. Yeah, I see Wisdom Bars on there. There you go. So let's put the we're gonna do USDT for the spin tonight. And 60 seconds. We're giving away $50. I'll shuffle it. We have all together, I believe. How many do we have tonight? No, we can't have 84. We've got like 29. No super chats tonight or this week, so it's all members. I always like doing that, all members. Let's get a little music going. Why don't we? When Biden was in there, people had BDS. Nah, brother, that's not a syndrome. Biden had the syndrome. That's why his ass needed to step down. No, Biden had the syndrome when he was in office. We didn't have a syndrome. He was the one that could not. His cognitively was just gone. So Biden had the syndrome, not the people. You mean Hotep the pedo? Dog got some funny paperwork with him. Shreggy? You gotta tell me more about this, bro. Hotep Jesus? I don't know. Good luck to all the people. Yes, sir. Good luck to you too. T-Will, you're on the wheel. We got Mark Belsky in the building. I saw him, so I hope he's got his UID ready. He's got a huge chunk. He is a friendship level YouTube premium member along with Top Signal. So they have a decent chunk in tonight's spin. So let's see who wins. So Super Mario says, nah, bro. Biden said what he said. We not black enough. Wasn't no Biden syndrome. There you go, dog. Will you tell Wisdom Bars? Will you tell him? Will you tell him? He said, hey, man, you're not black if you don't vote for me. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's shuffle and spin, y'all. Let's go. Clay the Great. Are you in the building, my friend? If so, drop us that UID number in the format like this. We raining USDT on you tonight, my friend. 50 of them. 50 of them. $20 seconds. All right. Played it great. Sorry, I don't think I see him in here. No, I don't see him. I'm trying to get to these comments, bro. Hold on. Wisdom Bar says you missed the Hotep gate years ago. Ask him why he blocks people whenever it comes up. Huh? Bro, you gotta bring receipts, man. I shouldn't even be reading this. That's my boy. Hold on. I think you're in the YouTube Telegram room. Drop that in there. I got to see what you're talking about, my G. I wonder how long has this mismanaged funds been going on? Little baby bags ass, man. From what I'm hearing, bro, since the 60s is what I'm hearing. I've been watching some historians and them talk about it. They're saying since the 60s, 50s, it's been it just went off. It just went off a rail. And then, you know, in Little Bag Baby in 71, Nixon, I want to say August of 1971 or 73, I think it was 71, took us off the gold standard fully. So we depegged fully from the gold standard at that point. And it just went, that's when it really just was over. Really, that was the bankruptcy, to be honest with you. But we've had world power and dominance as far as a currency, the dollar hegemony for all these years. We've been able to kick and extend and pretend for this long, but we're at the end of the road now. I just told you guys we're at 37 trillion in debt, and they say by 40 to 44 trillion it's over. It's a wrap. It's done data. Default. Can't even pay the interest anymore. So that literally, you know, you can raise debt, but we literally would not be able to pay the interest any longer, and the world would see that, and that's a default. And you talk about national security. Justine says that's a light-skinned answer in defamation. Tell him, Justine. Tell him. That boy Wisdom Bar is going crazy right now. He Rico reckless with it right now. I'm not giggling. I don't trust scammers and pedos messaging underage girl. I need to. All right, we'll continue this offline, man. You got to send me what you got. I've never heard this myself, so I'm just gonna stop because I can't until I know more. I can't, bro. Yeah, that's some real intenseness right there. So shuffle, let's spin again and see if we have another winner. Superwoman Blue, where you at, girl? She hasn't won in a while. She was on a streak there for a minute, y'all. She racked up about $300-400 over the last 12-13 months. I've never heard it once either, bro. Justine, hit that like button as we proceed. Yeah, Clay the Great. I don't think he's here. We got 25 seconds for Superwoman Blue. He either capping or tweaking. Either one of them. I don't know, man. Yeah, Wisdom Bars. I need the evidence, bro. I need them receipts, man. That's crazy talk right there. Now, if it's true, it's true. But that's crazy talk right there, bro. Only reason I'm even saying it because it's you. Like, all right, Clay the Great, Superwoman. I guess y'all missed out. We're gonna shuffle and spin again. Let's go. She's on the couch sleeping. Tell her, wake her ass up. It's too late now. Let's see. We got Mark Belsky. There we go. I know Mark is in the building. Mark, send me your UID number for BYD5, my friend, and we will get you your $50 worth of USDT for your trading. got 40 seconds, Monfrey. Okay, T Will, I'm gonna double check for you. I got you, bro. I did send it to him though. I know Superwoman, she's normally on top of it, boy. Mark is here. He dropped it. Why didn't I see it? Okay, all right. Let me go to my studio real quick and see if I see it in there. It's not coming up in the software I use, so give me a second, guys, just so I can capture it at least. Okay, got it. Appreciate it, T. Will. Appreciate it, my friend. Appreciate it. I see it. Yeah, but it wasn't, for some reason, it wasn't coming up in my chat feed. All right, so we got a winner for tonight, Mr. Mark Belsky. Thank you, my friend. You and T. Will, I'll double check on you, T. Will. We'll get you yours this week as well. At least I'll initiate it, send it over to my rep from BYDFi, and we'll go from there, guys. Did you get the previous one, Mark, from a couple episodes ago as well? I'm just making sure because I'm sending them to my rep. Where do you run off to? Wisdom bars? Oh, Justine on his head, boy. On his head, boy. All right, so we got a winner for tonight. Appreciate everybody for supporting the channel. Again, $3 a month gets you on the wheel 4 times a month. That's a great, by itself, of course, that's a great proposition. You also get access to early releases of interviews. By the way, I got 3 interviews I have not released to my members, full ones, that I will do hopefully later this week. So y'all get those uncensored interviews. Let's see. Testing. 1, 2. Can you guys hear me? Drop a 1 if you can hear me. Drop a 1 in the chat room if you can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Can't hear me. What about now? Hold on, guys. Let me go to here. All right, let me go back here. Testing 1, 2. Mario says 1. Uni Luaz says 1. Steve T says 1. I think we're good to go. I think we're good to go. All right, we're good to go. All right, so yeah, so I talked to Big Home. I've been talking, man. We've tried to do a live stream. I kid y'all not. This is no lie. And next time he comes on, I'm gonna have him say this. We've tried to coordinate live streams 6 times over the last 3 weeks. Crazy, bro. Now he going crazy, man. That boy Big Homie he killing the internet right now. And I'm hearing that Loose Cannon, aka Loose Coochie, is paying him $5K for an interview. Hey, get your bag, bro. I don't know why Loose Cannon would pay his op $5K for an interview. What is going on? Big Homie CC. Big Homie CC ran into Whack 100 and Loose Cannon at some, I don't know what, it was a convention. I think cannabis or something, I don't know. But one thing I liked that I saw, Big Homie was like, F Whack Adam 22. And you know, I said that when I did my video about Adam 22, oh weirdo ass. He seemed like now that's a pedo. Allegedly looks like one. I can't say that he is, but he's a weird. Now that's a weird one. Oh, porno, weirdo, perverted, let your wife get banged by other dudes. Like, very strange, man. And on top of that, the ice on the cake is he's a culture vulture. He's a pure culture vulture. Like, the definition. I told y'all, done it all. You got Shorty Low, and you got Donald Trump, right? Done it all. But definition of a culture vulture gotta be Lior, and then Adam 22, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying. And I used to have Vlad in there, but you know, I gave Vlad a pass because he truly does embrace the culture. He's got a black wife. You know, he's been in hip hop. He's been in the culture since the 90s, DJing, putting in sweat, blood, sweat, and tears. Even when he wasn't getting paid for it, he was doing, you know. So I give Vlad a pass. I do. Because he truly seems to be entrenched in the culture, even though he does propagate and promote kind of the stereotypical stuff from our culture. I give you a pass on that. I give him a pass. But Adam 22? Nah, bro. Get out of here, bro. And I'm glad to see big homie, you know, publicly say that. Not that he even privately has said that. That's the first that I heard him say that on real life street stars interview he just did a couple of nights ago. DJ Vlad Tupac mixtape was nice. I missed that one. I wouldn't eat a meal with Vlad. I wouldn't hang out with Vlad either. I wouldn't hang out with Vlad. Vlad is corny, actually. As popular as he is, as well known and wealth and popularity don't mean shit to me, or shouldn't to you either. You still could be a cornball, my friend, and he's a cornball. But that's cool. I don't consider him a culture vulture though. All right, so let's finish this rundown, y'all. We still got some stuff to talk about, boy. Oh my goodness. I know you see the upside down plane. That's not by mistake. I didn't mess it up. I didn't make a flooper in Photoshop. That's that Delta flight that landed in Toronto. It did land, but it then landed not the way it was supposed to. Not the orientation it was supposed to land. So we got, again, this just adds to, and I've got a clip I'm playing you guys. It's gonna tie all this together. I've been saying this even before the new year. The New Jersey drones, all that to me is tied into what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. You're gonna be shocked to see how many crashes we've had this year. It blew my mind. It absolutely blew my mind. So let's take a look at this video. This is the video. Let me stop the music. This is the video from inside the plane. People coming out. Let's get the Holy fuck. It's so crazy, man. The differences in cultures. I love it, man. I love it. I love it. White people crack me up. Only white people say holy fuck. Black people don't say holy fuck. Holy fuck? Like what? Somebody in the comments in the chat room tell me what would a black person say coming off that plane like that? Somebody give me a black person line. I think a black person line be hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no, dog. On God, on God, hell no, I can't believe this shit. On God, on God, on God, I can't believe this shit. Fucking A right. Fucking A. That's what the white boys be. Holy fuck. Fucking A, bro. Fucking A. Black people. Oh, hell no. Yep, but thank you, Jesus. We definitely calling out the sky god. Sky baby is definitely getting called out. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, G. We speaking in tongues. Yeah, you right. You right, T Will. You right. You right. We speaking tongues now. We going straight there. Thank you, Jesus. Heavenly Father. Thank you, Thank you, Jesus. Now that's my mother, grandmother. That's that generation. But the younger crew, them nine guys believing ass niggas, they ain't saying that. They up there like, oh God, bruh. Hell no, bro. Can you? Oh God. Oh man, T Will, you hit it right on the head right there, bro. Mark says pilot be tripped. Man, what the hell is like? What the hell, bro? Like, all right, so look, this is the other view. This is the other view. I haven't seen. Actually, Let me play you what I got last night from my baby mama. She sent me this. This is from TMZ. So look at this. There's no audio. No audio on this one. But as you can see, he came in hot. This guy thought he was playing Microsoft Flight Simulator 2000. What are you doing, bro? How do you come? What are you doing? What is going on? You can't make these types of mistakes, man. It looked like he lost ability to glide path in. I can't see any other explanation, ladies and gents. And if you from Chicago and you jumped off that boy, you on GD, on BD, on GD, on BD. I just made it out this on BD, on King David. Oh, dog, on King David. I just made it off this plane on King David, on GD, on BD. Oh my God. And you got your passenger white boy over there like, fucking A, bro. Holy fuck, bro. Everybody just throwing out all the expletives in their vernacular. Going crazy, man. Oh my God. I know Big Homie would be on phone number grave, baby. On phone number grave, boy. On GD, on GD, folks. Yo, somebody from the D, tell them what they would say in the D. If we jumped off that stupid plane, stupid man with a stupid plan, landing plans upside down. What the hell would a Detroit player say? What would a no trade? Oh man, okay, hold on. Let me do what T Will said. Search Canada plane crash on X. All right, so let me do that real quick. Man, this is diabolical, y'all. We living in the end times. These are the end times. Canada plane crash. Let's see what comes up. What am I looking at? Which one am I looking at? Because I got another one. Let me see. So let me play this. Let me play the next clip, guys, real quick. Okay. Share this tab instead. Let's see what we got here.
1, 2, 3. I can take a minute. Oh! Oh! Oh no 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 no! Tower, you're seeing this airplane just crash into 3. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Like, what the hell happened?
1, 2, 3. I can take a minute.
It doesn't make any sense, y'all.
Oh! Oh!
It doesn't make any sense,
Oh
man.
no
Listen,
no 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 no!
this. Like,
Tower, you're seeing this airplane just crash into 3. Oh my god! Oh my god!
yeah, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I'm not seeing. What did you want me to find? Look at the pilots.
Oh no no no
On
no
phone
no!
them grade. That's right. On phone them grade. Who was recording that?
Tower, you're seeing this airplane just crash into 3.
Exactly. Good point, Justin. Listen.
Oh my
This
god!
shit don't make sense. When would
Oh
you?
my god!
When would you, as a pilot, be recording another plane landing? You do this on a regular basis, 3 times, twice a day at minimum, but probably more than that. Why would you be recording this one particular plane landing? What is that about? I'd be scared when planes land and take off. Yeah, but listen, I've flown, I got a lot of miles. Okay. I to this day can't stand flying. I will never get used to it. I can't stand taking off. I can't stand landing. And so at this point, this is giving me PTSD. Like I think I might go the route of John Madden, ladies and gentlemen. I might have to go ahead and do the John Madden. Just give me a coach bus, wrap it with blood analytics, and call it a day. Y'all gonna have to give me a 3-4 day window to meet y'all anywhere, because I'm taking the coach. I'm doing the John Madden. We going John Madden with it. I can't stand the rain. I can't do it, y'all. I can't do it. I'm gonna have to just go coach. And I ain't talking about at the back of the bus, at the back of the plane either. I'm talking about literally going coach. Round of applause. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate flying the whole trip. I don't have a problem up in the air too much, and I don't even have a problem with turbulence. That's the crazy part about it. I don't really have a problem with turbulence because I've been through some pretty bad turbulence. Don't have a real problem with turbulence. I got a problem with taking off and landing. I'm up in there looking like Key and Peele, sweat coming down everywhere. I'm just like, Lambo Moon Vehicle said, I was a pilot. None of this recent shit makes sense. I'm going to know it's Lambo. I'm going to explain, my friend. It's all going to make sense by the time Crypto Blood breaks it down for you. Hit that like button, Moon Lambo, and follow me if you aren't already, my friend. Appreciate the like, the view. Appreciate all that. King Chris said, I'm tracking it up. Yeah. This is diabolical, y'all. This is on some, and they want you to think, nothing to see here, buddy. Nothing to see here over New Jersey for a whole month and a half. Drones just flying around, coming out the ocean, orbs, all we had like 4 or 5 different alien races run around this joint. Don't phone them gray. On BD, on King David. So I think this all ties in together, guys. I didn't see a pic of the pilot. So I typed in, let's look here, T Will. I typed in Canada plane crash. Okay. All I see is a video. I see that video. Nope. No. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing with me, dog. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop. You going to hell. You going to hell, T Will. You got to be kidding me. That's a joke. That's a joke. I'm not. That's a joke. Too soon for the plane crash. Yeah, that's got to be a joke, bro. That can't be. Ain't nothing wrong with black pilot, female pilots. I'm all for it. Shoot, soul plane up there. You know what I'm saying? But nah. You got jokes on that one. You going to hell in the handbasket for that one, T Will. You going to hell in the handbasket for that one. That internet never chills. That is hilarious. But on a more serious note, y'all, don't forget, just 6 days ago, just 6 days ago, we had another plane crash. Another one in San Diego, military joint. And this boy just went like, they all, with the exception of this, thank God, the Delta one didn't do this, but look how it just goes straight. They're just all dropping out of the sky like all power and electrical circuits are fried. Those are 2 Ethiopian pilots. Yeah, man, listen, that's hilarious. Whoever did that one was good. That was a good one. Now that you get a point for that one. You get a point for that one. That's too funny. That is too funny. But again, it just dumbfounds me. Justine, you bring up an excellent point. There is no reason why a pilot would be watching this particular, and not only did they watch it as it passed, they watched it all the way to touchdown. What is that about? That is some strange shit right there, guys. That is some very, very, very weird. I don't call it coincidences. Did the pilot say something to air traffic control, ATC? And that's why they were watching them? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out more information about it. I think the NTSB is on their way up there to investigate, and we'll see. But as Justine said, that's a GTA 6 picture perfect angle. Can't get no better than that. Either we live in a simulation or we live in a simulation. You let me know. I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. But as I stated, you know, plane crash after plane crash after plane crash, and I want you guys to guess. This blew my mind. Year to date, we only what 48 days, 49 days into the year. Year to date, ladies and gentlemen, we've had 13 air incidents or accidents. NTSB. 13. And guess what? These were at least one person dead. So that doesn't even count the upside down killer whale shark maneuver. So we really have had, that's not including the military ejection or crash in San Diego, because both pilots ejected out of that successfully. Can't count that. That doesn't count. Well, maybe that does count the Arizona one. Remember, we just had the Arizona one. I think a few people died on that one. Real, this shit is weird, y'all. Like, what is going on? That was another pilot. Hyben. That was another pilot. So you can add a 2 to this number at minimum. Because I don't know how many we've had that were accidents and no one died. Other than those two, I'm sure there probably are others. But 13 this year, where at least one person has died. Yeah. Call me CB Madden from now on, ladies and gentlemen. CB Madden, I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, I'm getting on that coach. And that's the end of that. Tim G, shout out to Tim G. I haven't seen him in a while. Go watch Dane Calloway. He's got your answer to these plane crashes. He just did a live 2 hours ago. Okay, Tim, thanks, man. I haven't gotten to my theory yet. I'm rolling it out. And this came to me literally yesterday. I didn't see it until today because it was a 3-hour interview, good interview, but it was a 3-hour interview, and I was knocking out the second half of it today. DC crash hitting the Black Hawk in DC. Yep, that would be counted as one of the 13 because everybody died pretty much, I think, from that one. You had the DC one, you had the Phoenix one, you got the Toronto one, I mean, the list goes on and on. The first military one, I'm not sure if that plane fighter jet crashed before the new year. That might have happened before the new year. But there was another military plane that malfunctioned and crashed, where the pilot was able to get out. The drones was dropping out of the sky just like them planes. Man, this Justine, that's an understatement. But wait, I might have an answer for us. DNC destabilization of U.S. cover for their crimes, USD in action. Johnny B, I wouldn't be surprised, my friend, to see the DNC and the Democratic Party fight just on merit alone, fight the fact that we're trying to uncover all the waste, fraud, and abuse. Lets me know They have been fully compromised by George Soros and team, whoever the team is. I don't know who else is behind that, but the DNC has been fully compromised and is no longer has the best interest of the U.S. I've been trying to tell black folk for 15 years that they ain't had the best interest of them. But since that wasn't enough, these Negroes then went a step further and said, we ain't got the best interest of nobody up in this joint. And we dare you to vote otherwise. We did. We did. Anyone remember when all the chicken factories were burning down? Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. So I'm CB Madden now. I'm not getting on the plane. Real talk. I'm scared, man. I'm going to church. You know, I tell you, you scared, go to church. I'm going to church on this one, man. I'm going to church. Now, this I think should tie it all together for us. Watch this clip from Danny Jones' latest interview with Dr. Stephen Greer. I follow his stuff, you know, the C5 stuff that he does, and he's been doing this for a long time. I've been following him since at least 2011. 11-ish. So I'm very familiar with Dr. Stephen Greer.
Was greater than the sum of the parts. Now remember, I think these guys just starting to come out who've dealt with the targeting and downing of these craft, and how they've done it, and the collateral damage, the civilians in private airplanes that have been killed in the process. That is one of the biggest stories in American history that's about to come out. So
private planes that have come down.
So let me explain how this works. So let's say you're out at some black site out in the desert out west.
Okay.
I won't say which one I was, and I've been in this Special Forces guy's chopper that's on the retrieval teams and flown over this area, and seen the equipment and the underground base opening, all that. I have pictures and videos of it. It's in here.
It's in your presidential briefing right here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that actually, this is available for people to order now. We've sanitized some of the sensitive names out, and you can go and order it in a hard.
This thing right here.
This whole thing.
How do you order it?
Well, I don't know. I don't do, that. My assistant will give you guys a link, but everyone listening can get one.
And how would they go about doing that? They would get the link.
Why does he sound so condescending?
No, well, no, you can put it up.
I can put a link to it.
And our drstevengreer.com, there'll be a link to it, right, Raven? Anyway,
now, how do you order
I don't do that stuff. But
and then this is, and then what is your plan with this? Your
catalog,
briefing.
my friend. That's come on, Danny. You know how to order. You go online. Hey.
This has already been provided to the incoming new president and to some of his senior folks. And we're continuing, and also to the Key Oversight Committee, Senate Intelligence, Armed Services.
And what was their reaction to it?
But they're just now studying it. It's an enormous amount of information and intelligence. So there are some entities that are on the enforcement end of U.S. government that are now drilling down heavy on the, let's say, methods and sources that are in here. The people, the witnesses, the whistleblowers, and the facilities and corporations. Probably one of the most significant people to come forward, if we can protect him, is the former chairman.
So let me fast forward to the because I thought that was the area. That's not the part that I want you guys to hear, because what he's revealing here is diabolical. It really is. So let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Give me 1 second, guys. Hit that like button as I go through and find the meat and potatoes. Let me see here. Let's see. No, that's not it. I think this is it. Okay, here we go. So he got way off the subject line an hour ago, but he picked back up here. So here's where I'm connecting the dots for you on what's going on with these damn planes. This is what I think is going on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
What I was getting ready to tell you is that in these same areas, they'll put up a TFR, which is basically a temporary flight restriction area over an area of airspace. Mm-hmm. If there is a civilian aircraft that strays into that, and they're using these electromagnetic pulse weapons, they will blow the innocent civilian Cessna out of the sky. And I know this for a fact. Sometimes the electromagnetic pulse goes outside the TFR and hits a totally a aircraft that was trying to stay out of the TFR. So now we have over the continental United States a real threat to air traffic, which are always blaming it on the aliens. No, the real threat to air traffic are the man-made UFOs and these sort of operations because these are not always done over permanent flight restriction areas like a top secret Air Force base. Yeah. They're done in these other places, right? So this is a real problem. I brought it up to officials in Washington. And what's astounding to me, I want to vent a little bit here. I've been blowing the whistle on this nonsense since 93. And you always wonder, I think we have something called the FBI or law enforcement. Now, we can prove.
There you go, guys. That's it. I think it's these devices they've been using to, try to take down. They're called TFRs, which is like a temporary flight restriction area. And I think whatever they're using, these electromagnetic pulse weapons, they're using to try to overtake the alien crafts. These weapons they're starting to use them outside those areas, the temporary flight restriction areas, and they're just blasting all these different planes out the sky, civilian planes, commercial planes out the sky. That's what's happening, in my opinion. That's what's happening, in my opinion. We're gonna run that back one more time.
Same areas. They'll put up a TFR, which is basically a temporary flight restriction area over an area of airspace. Mm-hmm. If there is a civilian aircraft that strays into that, and they're using these electromagnetic pulse weapons, they will blow the innocent civilian Cessna out of the sky. And I know this for a fact. Sometimes the electromagnetic pulse goes outside the TFR and hits a totally a aircraft that was trying to stay out of the TFR. So now we have over the continental United States a real threat to air traffic, which are always blaming it on the aliens. No, the real threat to air traffic are
the aliens at all, but maybe he's talking about the UFO community blaming it on the aliens. But Dr. Stephen Greer has a bend towards most of the stuff we're seeing in the sky is not from aliens at all, is now from these black projects being run by the Lockheeds, the Raytheons of the world, even the Boeings, I would assume, Skunk Works. He's saying a large majority of what we're seeing as far as unidentified flying objects from us.
Oh,
and I could believe that.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Because you never see Dr. Stephen Greer on front line. You never see him
Oh, you're seeing
doing
this airplane
testimony
that's
on
crashing
Capitol
into.
Hill or any of that stuff. And it was so crazy. It made me think. I kind of second guessed myself about Mr. Dr. Greer for a little while there when I saw David Gresh, or is it David Gresh? You saw Elizondo and all the other people up on Capitol Hill. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa! All these years, I've been knowing Dr. Stephen Greer to be the real deal, and then out of nowhere, you got, the documentary, the director that does all the documentaries. He did the Bob Lazar joint. I forgot his name. He's on Capitol Hill along with all these other people. I'm like, where are all the people that Dr. Stephen Greer had lined up and were supposed to be coming out? And for a minute there, I almost got tricked. I almost got tricked into believing that Dr. Greer was a fraud. But now I see what's going on. They're using that psyop stuff to make Dr. Greer look like he's the fool, but he's really the true one. And Luis Elizondo and all those guys that are bumping heads with Dr. Greer, I think, are the ones putting out the false flag psyop. Wisdom Bar says, by this logic, you shouldn't drive your car because there are more car accidents than plane crashes. You're going to stop driving next? No and no, because there's no margin for error in the sky, my friend. There's no margin of error. Them people in Toronto were very blessed to have been able to make it, man. Very lucky, very lucky. Very lucky. There's no room, there's no margin of error with a plane crash, bro. So if they beaming these electromagnetic weapons all around and stuff, cool. You knock my car out, I just can't drive 100 miles an hour now. But you knock me out the sky, it's over. It's over. I'll be being smoked in a Delta pack, a Delta Airlines pack. Let's see what Johnny B says. With all the money missing, 36 trillion in hidden tech, breakaway group at war against humanity. Yep, I think so. I think so. We have control over the car we drive. I don't have control over the plane. Yeah, I'm with you, Tim G. I'm gonna go ahead and you call me crypto Madden. I'm done. I'm not flying for a while, man. I'm sorry, bro. Like I told you, I already got a problem with landing and taking off, so I can't do it. So you're gonna be flying soon? Got it. You flying this? I ain't flying nowhere, bro. I'm taking the John Madden bus everywhere, pulling up. Until I see this stuff slows down. Look, we just had a guy in here that's a pilot that said he has never seen nothing like this in his life. Something is going on, ladies and gentlemen. Lambo Moon just told us. I was a pilot. None of this recent shit makes sense. It doesn't make sense, guys. So that's my take on it. That's the rundown on the planes. I thought that you guys would enjoy the dots connected with that. Stephen Greer, what he just said on the Danny Jones podcast. If you're looking for a timestamp, it's going to be around the 1 hour and 40-minute marker. You can check out what he said in detail. I think you should check out the entire 3-hour podcast. A lot of great information. You would think I've been watching and keeping track of Stephen Greer for, again, like I told you, over a decade and some change. And you would think you've heard it all, but he's always dropping. He's always dropping new gems, ladies and gentlemen. Always dropping new gems. So check that out. I'll actually drop a link to this video right now in the chat room if you guys are interested in watching it. Hey. All right, there y'all go. That's hilarious. Digital asset DGen. We got John Lopez in the building. Elon says he's gonna cut 5,000 for all the savings to send according to Forbes. That's check needs to be bigger. Oh wow. I didn't know. That's great, bro. Wow. So you cut just to reissue, just to get back into debt. All right. You know what I mean? So it's a nice gesture, but I don't know how y'all feel about that. Elon saying we're gonna cut a check 5K to every citizen for the savings. How do you guys feel about that? It's possible, but probably not. We can't ever. Hear me out. The psyops, we gotta always be on a swivel for that. I totally agree, but I don't think this is psyop-esque. This is something strange going on, bro. There's no reason why we had 13 fatal plane crashes, not including the ones people have survived, which thank God the passengers of this Toronto Delta flight survived it. But there's something going on here, bro. We 45, 49 days into the year. Something is going on. Just let me know when the next time you get on the plane. I'll make sure to put a life insurance policy out on you, Wisdom Bar. Crypto Yo, I answered your question. I tried to answer your question earlier in the live stream, Crypto Yo. Come back tomorrow. We'll do it all over again. I'll try to address your question again tomorrow in the live trading session. I'm doing these live trading sessions in the morning and just letting the stream run throughout the day. So come tune in tomorrow, 9:30. We're gonna wrap up tonight with looking at the trades and where we are. But trades are looking quite good. We're looking quite good right now. We added a few more trades onto the on deck, so we'll look at those in a minute. Justine said, I don't like Elon. Understood. Worry about the debt. That's the whole Wizard Bars. That's how we got into the problem in the first place, bro. Give me the check. Worry about the debt now. Ain't no later. The time is now. We have run out of runway, my friend. We have run out of runway. He like JG Wentworth, man. It's my money and I need it now. Yeah, I don't blame you, bro. I feel you. It's my money and I need it now. No doubt, Crypto Yo. The train wrecks, yeah. But these airplane wrecks are even stranger. Something's going on, man. But like I said, wisdom bars, let me know your next flight. I'll be sure to add a policy, get a policy written up for you, buddy. On behalf of Crypto Blood. I'm just showing you love. You know what I mean? It's out of kindness of my heart. I'm just did it out the kindness of my heart.
I thought you were street smart, bro.
Just playing. All right, so let's look at crypto. We wrap up tonight. Let's look at the crypto markets real quick. So, of course, like always, the cartel knows exactly where everyone's stop losses are, and made sure they went deep down into the V. Pause. This was the V that I had my stop loss hid behind. It was about right here. It was at actually at 93. Well, on BYD file, it was at 93,600, but I don't think it was at that price here. On this Bitfinex chart, I think it was a bit higher on Bitfinex. But at any rate, I had my stop loss well under the V. I was right up under that V. And market saw I must have not been the only person down there. So it went down there and swooped everybody, tapped us out, and turned right back around to where I thought it would be going. Now, we have not fully gotten above that trend line right there. We still need to, gain some momentum to punch through. I think we will, though, seeing that we're now back inside this channel. Alts, though, are doing bad. They've been doing not so good over the span of the last 4 or 5 days. As you can see, the roll off on the altcoin market to the right, not looking good. I was expecting a nice continuation upward, but we have failed to achieve that with the alts. So at this point, man, we did add some more positions and are in the green even more as of right now over at BYDFi. Link in the description below, or use that QR code you see on the screen and sign up. All right, a lot of perks going on. One being $50 giveaway each week from either BYDFi, Blowfin, and I got a new exchange we're gonna be rocking with and testing out here next week. So I'll give you more information on that soon. I've been looking for 3 solid exchanges, and I think I might have found the third one. So we'll see. We'll rock out with them and see how they do. They got a lot of perks as well, and I'll give you more details on that coming soon. But we are currently I don't know why you can not see everything. So let's let me zoom out. That's strange. I'm not sure why there is. That's very strange. Not sure why it's cutting off the screen here. But at any rate, we got 4 longs open. Running total right now about $1,200 P&L right now in the green. So we are definitely bouncing back, and actually we've bounced back from those losses. That one big loss we took with the Bitcoin long that I had open last Thursday or Friday. We end up, again, I told you, we got tapped out of that long, $2,500 hit. But earlier in the session today, we had made about $1,800. So that wasn't as bad of a hit, about $500, $600 hit. But we've been even since then chopping away at those L's. So we are now with the running P&L above where we were before that loss. So we'll resume tomorrow. Come check me out. 9:30ish a.m. Eastern Standard. We'll open the U.S. session and get the trade. That's the rundown for tonight, ladies and gents. Hey. Ah, that's hilarious, bro. That is hilarious. That's the rundown, man. Everything you need to know is your boy Crypto Blood. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, click that bell if you're watching on YouTube. That's very important because you know they don't like notifying you when blood goes live. Until next time, I'm out of here, people.
On the beat. It's the rundown. Everything you need to know. It's the rundown. Everything you need for show. It's the rundown. And I ain't even capping on this. Crypto Blood covering every topic on this. Welcome to the show. Who didn't let me go? Breaking down the facts. There's more you need to know. Crypto politics and culture always keep it real. Teaching you the truth, showing you how I feel. Staying forward with me, and I break it down with ease. Every single day, bringing expertise, current events and trends I analyze with care. Knowledge is the power that we all can share. Yeah, y'all hit that like button, share the stream, and join the team. And you already know what the fuck going on. Shout out to my nigga Crypto Blood.
Peace.
Okay, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's not right on the teleprompter. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that.
No, there it is. We are going to do Sting, yeah.
Okay, but now I can't read it. There's no words on it.
Okay. Ready? Sure.
There's no words there. To play us out. What does that mean? To play us out.
Sting is going to do. It's a video. Sting video.
What is
for credits?
I don't know what that means. To play us out. What does that mean? To end the show?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
Okay. In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a. I can't do it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.